Hello guys and welcome to another riftbound video. Today we're playing Diana again from yesterday's Nexus Night. A lot of you have been enjoying the Diana videos, so here's another one, this time against Master Yi, which I think is one of the decks to beat this season, or at least this like early in Unleashed in set 3, sorry. So let's see how it goes. I won the die roll, and we're going first. I'm playing Ravenbloom Student. So sorry, not Ravenbloom Student, but Ravenbloom Conservatory as my first battlefield, and they are playing one of the new battlefields where if you hold, you can push a unit back to its base. I don't remember the name, but that's what it does. So this is our initial hand, and we have Ravenbloom, Watcher, Merchant, and Moonfall. I think we can get rid of one of the units here, and obviously the Watcher we're not going to be keeping, and I want to be mulliganing two to dig for the Moonfalls and the bounces. I think the way to beat Yi, which is already like a hard matchup, is to find the Moonfalls. So I already have one in hand. If I can find another one or a Fizz, this is gonna be, or gonna make my life easier later on. What did we draw from the mulligan? We got another Moonfall and the Fizz. That's pretty lucky, to be honest. And our draw for turn is Flash. So we play Student and pass. They do Poro, pass back to us. We have 4 runes here, and we could push in with Student and Moonfall, but that seems a little bit wasteful. So probably want to develop and do that next turn. If I can maybe play Diana and then find a way to utilize my 2 remaining mana, the or energy for the extra rune, and for the one that Diana gives me the legend when the Poro pushes into a battlefield, then that would be ideal. And so we play Diana in base, and the reason why we play her in base is we want to pin the Poro here in this battlefield, so he can attack, but we're threatening to kill it on our turn, so he has to prepare for that. And also, there's no reason to play Diana on the battlefield because he can always play Rengar and kill both of my units. Why did I decide not to Gust here? Oh, sorry, I don't have Gust. I'm thinking of another match. I'm keeping 2 open in case he Rengars. I can bring the student back, I guess. Going to 6. One thing that I found very good with this deck is doing your best to not deramp early. Like the less you deramp, the better the end game will go. Sometimes you will have to concede a couple of points due to this, but don't fall in the trap of like playing all of your spells early. Here I do it and it works out, but I think that I deramp so hard that in following turns he has way more resources than me to play. So if anything at any point in this match goes wrong, I will end up losing because he will start playing like bigger units. So you gotta be very careful with that. Here I go in with Diana and reveal the Hui. I don't want to send this Hui to the bottom, so I'm gonna keep it on the top, and I will play the Moonfall to kill the Yi so that he cannot walk into the Ravenbloom Conservatory and have me send it to the bottom. Sorry, so I play the first Moonfall and it gets defied. I think that's not the worst that could have happened. I was expecting a punch first. Actually, punch first would have been better probably because do I still win? It would be 5 plus 2, it would be 7. Um, No, I don't win to punch first. I would need to do something else. Hmm. I mean, if he plays punch first, I can always just develop and pass. Let's see my hand one more time. I have Flash, Fizz, Moonfall. And that in that moment, I thought like playing the two Moonfalls is not the end of the world because I already have the Fizz in hand. So if he plays Punch first on the Poro, then I get to trade with the Yi, and we lose our Diana and our Moonfall, and he loses the Yi and Punch first. I think that's a fair trade, and then we play. And then we play Ty Turner in base and pass. I think that's fair. We can maybe even in that spot pull back the student so that he cannot play Rengar onto the battlefield. But he defies, and I play the other one, and I clear up the board. And I think this is very good early on, obviously, because I go to 3 here, and I'm gonna hold to 4 at the very least if he plays Rengar, because I think that's his only like accelerated unit that can come in and attack my battlefield. But if he doesn't have it, I will go to 5. That's a massive advantage. But that's what I was saying before. Like he's going to 6, and I decided to hide a Tide Turner here, which I think is wrong. I think I should be pulling back the student and not playing anything else. And if he Rengars the Diana, then that's fine. I can go back in next turn. What else can we do? I mean, yeah, going to 3 runes is maybe a little bit too much because he's now going to 6. He has double our resources. And he plays Poro plus first mate, makes the Poro ready and pushes the student, effectively sending my Hui to the bottom, which I really wanted to see. It's been a long time since I haven't seen Master Yi deck playing uh, first mate, like a couple months. Like in our local meta, it was not very played in set 2. Like in general, it was not that popular, but in our meta, I don't think we had like a single one. All of our Master Yis like were very top end heavy, so they were playing like maybe Aurora or ramping into big units. So this card, Hui goes to the bottom, and here I decide to play Ty Turner and not move the Diana, because if he again if he punches first, if he has punch first, he will get rid of my 2 units. So I decide I'll just reveal this and have him spend spend the card, uh, which ends up being in guard. Oh, sorry, it's in guard, and we trade, and I think that's fine. He's very low on cards. I have a massive point lead here. We go to. Oh, sorry, I was not at 5. I was at 3. Still, it's a lot of points. Um, I would have potentially held to 5. That's what I should have said. Not that I was at 5, but I hold to 4. I can bring Diana back with the battlefield, and I can still go to 5 even after the Tide Turner and the student are dead, which is what I'll be doing to reveal a stack deck with her ability. I will draw the stack deck, go to 5. Here we can develop Hui in base. It's very clear that he doesn't have the Rengar at this point, so I feel a little bit more secure about tapping out. Seems like I'm considering the Fizz. Oh wow, that's more deramping. I mean, he's tapped out though. I get to see another card and draw it, and fortunately it's Ride the Wind. I think playing the Hui was a little bit safer here. Like we know, or we're pretty confident he doesn't have the Rengar, so why take risks? I guess what this achieves is that we clear his board. Actually, I don't hate it because we also have Flash in hand, so if he does Rengar, we can just Flash and that's it. And now that we have Ride the Wind, he cannot Flash because if he he cannot Rengar because if he Rengars, we Ride the Wind to the other side and just uh, score and then hold to 7. And if we have like any bounce to the Rengar, we can just win. So yeah, actually, I don't hate this play. He will draw. He played a discipline on my unit just to draw a card. This is very good news for us. He's obviously looking for the Rengar. That's why he's giving +2 to the one in the back. Plays Trinity and passes. I will hold to 6. Draw a card, and that's a Fox. And that's also an issue now because I don't have the runes to pay for the Watcher even next turn. So that's a dead card in my hand. Since I cannot win here, I'll just develop as much might as I can in my base and pass back so that like the only out he has is finding an accelerated unit, and I think the only possibility is finding like a unit plus another first mate. But look at that, look at the runes. He has 10 and I'm at 4. He's drawing, looking for the cards, doesn't find them, and scoops. Game 1 goes to us. And let's sideboard for game 2. I'm trying things out. I have like pretty much 8 one-offs in my sideboard, and I'm like testing different things. I'm bringing the third Starcrossed, one Rebuke for this matchup because I think it's hard to get rid of his units. The Vex, the other purple Vex, the one that makes all of his spells cost more in combat. Another Moonfall, and I'm getting rid of all of my smaller... oh, I didn't bring the other Moonfall. Okay, that's interesting. Getting rid of... here I'm thinking, should I keep Rebuke or not? Think about it for a bit. I'm getting rid of a lot of the smaller units because I'm going second and I'm always playing Diana turn 1. So I usually get rid of like 1 merchant, 1 Titurner. Gust seems like we don't need 3 copies of it in this matchup. And Bellows Breath is also a card that he can easily counter. Like the best combo that we have with that is Watcher plus Breath, and if he has any pump, then he can save the his best unit. So it's not a great combo against Yi, unless they tap out, of course, and play smaller units, like you can get them. I don't anticipate my opponent here tapping out and letting me do that, so I'd rather just take it out. He's going first now. He's playing Grove of the Willow Tree. Is that what it's called? Something like that. Where if you hold, you draw 1, and I'm playing my battlefield where if you play a spell, you give a +1 to a unit that's in there. Initial hand, I'm getting rid of Starcrossed. I think I won't be needing it. Poro is his turn 1 play, and we're playing Diana here 100% of the time. I mean, he can go in and charm, but we have Gust in hand. The issue is that if he... I should be responding to the charm here if he charms. because this dies to any pump, which is what ended up happening. It's way too risky, because now I lose the game to charm. Well, not the game literally, but I stay like very far behind. And he's a 6 while defending. And now I have to dig myself out of this situation, which is really bad. My only creature here is my only unit here is Fizz, and that's obviously not great because the only thing I can replay is the Gust. My other option is playing Stupefy on the Poro, drawing one, looking for another unit. Oh, but I really don't like that because I got rid of several of my cheap units, and I mean if I draw Vex, then we're like that would be our best draw. But I could also draw another Watcher, Hui, any spell, and then we're on the same spot that we are right now. So I end up playing Fizz, replaying Gust, sending the Poro to the hand. See, there's the Fizz. One purple. Gust the Poro. And I think that's it. He replays a Poro with the first mate. Same play as the previous game. I mean, at least he stepped out. And I will be drawing here from the Stupefy. If I can find a Moonfall, then I can clear the board again and I'm back in the game, I think. So I'm chaining up this Stupefy with the stack deck with another Stupefy. And somehow it gets to use all my mana, which is honestly not that bad. But I cannot find the Moonfall. At least not yet. And we're starting this game like very too much from behind. We're 3-0 in points. We draw another student, which is not great. Well, not another, but I mean like another smaller units. Like we really want something that's a little bit more impactful here, or maybe Hui, so that we can start drawing cards. Like Diana was my plan to draw cards, but that didn't end up working really well. I go into the thing. Wait, did I have Moonfall in my hand already? How did I miss that? Sorry, guys, it's a little bit late here. It's almost 4 a.m. for me now, so please bear with me. Yeah, seems like I already had Moonfall. I missed that from earlier. Yeah, Moonfall's very good here. I guess. Yeah, that should bring us back to the game. Yeah, we go there, playing Moonfall, bring the guy in, clear the board. And somehow we have the same amount of resources. We have a unit. If we get to hold, we'll draw an additional card. He's low on cards. I think he has only 3. No board. This feels like it could be the start of a comeback. And honestly, here the only thing that like if I stay open and he Rengars, I can play Eclipse and kill the Rengar. Because he's at 6, goes to 2, unless he has another pump. Like Rengar plus pump would be the worst that would happen here. But I end up deciding to play Ravenbloom and try to hold. Maybe I'm obviously flashing if he plays Rengar here, but I wanna like make sure he cannot do another small unit plus first mate, or if he wants to Rengar, he has to have the pump. Otherwise, he would die to Stupefy because it's -1 and the +1 from the student, so it would be a 5 against my 6. That's why I played there, but he has the sabotage, and now I'm really Like I don't have anything to play other than Flash, and if he has Rengar, which would be devastating, uh, he would kill all my units, and he's obviously taking the Flash. Like if he has Rengar, he's taking the Flash for sure, and then killing all my units. So I'm playing Flash in response to the sabotage, bringing both of my units back. Now, I mean, he can respond to Rengar, and look at how he taps the runes. He's asking something about like when will this chain resolve if I play a unit with ambush here. So I tell him that we need to resolve the full chain. If he does that, but now he doesn't play anything, obviously. But now we know for sure he has the Rengar. Gets rid of the bounce, the Star-Crossed, and we have Eclipse. And then plays Ruin Runner, which is very, very, very hard unit to get rid of from our seat. At least I have Vex now, so I can stop that Rengar from coming down because it would come down stunned. And there's like a pretty big point deficit I need to make up for. Here I take a little bit of time seeing like what can I do here? Should I just concede this point and develop Vex? What if he has Charm? Then I can play Eclipse, but he knows about the Eclipse, so like I won't be surprising him like there's no chance I'm surprising him. Not with the Eclipse that he knows. So I figured my best play here is to try to hold and start drawing cards. But honestly, this is very bad. I mean, it's very bad because it loses to so many cards. He can charm something back and then play and trade the Windrunner for the Vex and then play the Rengar. He can actually it's not that bad because if he trades Windrunner with the Vex and then Rengars, I win the combat with the -4 with Eclipse. He would need another card like a Defy. Defy definitely puts me in a lot of trouble. And he ends up playing another Sabotage, getting rid of my card. So well played by him because he's set up this turn in a way where if I stay behind, he gets points for free. If I walk up, he can clear my board and clear my hand. And I'm pretty much out of the game. I really like how he played his this turn. 2, and now we're top deck mode. Bellows Breath. Nothing we can do here with that. Looking at my discard, trying to think about the previous turns, what could have gone better. Rengar's just conquering both sides. Here he wanted to play the Yi on the right side before moving Rengar. Of course, I'm okay with that. Not that it changes a lot. And we have a Gust, so it's gonna be GG. I feel like the first mates were really clutch in this game. Maybe I was a little bit too careless here in turn 1. I feel like this really punished me. This was my only way of drawing cards, Diana, and I exposed her by playing the Gust too early. Like I could have gotten another card out of his hand, I think. Well, no, because I Gust, then he plays Discipline. Does he draw the charm there? He hasn't shuffled his hand, so let's see. Oh, he does. Oh my god. Let's see that again. So the new card is at the very top, and he doesn't shuffle. Eh, there's a charm. Okay. I mean, it doesn't really matter. I should be playing around these things. And maybe against the... Going second, should I play the Diana or not? If I had... Like, I only lose to that combination of cards, right? If I have the Gust. Like, he has to have the Pump and the Charm. No, I still think I want to play Diana there always. But I just stayed too far behind. And then I draw several, like, smaller units, one after the other. So... I think he draws a little bit better than me. And also plays it better than me. So that combination ends up like winning the game. Like obviously he had like more tools, like in terms of sabotage, the charms, the first mates, but he used them in a way that gave me no opportunity to come back. So props to him. Well played there. Let's go to game 3. Since I'm going first, I'm bringing back all of my smaller units, the treasure, the merchants, the high turners that I slided out. They're all coming in because I want to make sure I have my 9 2-cost units to play in turn 1. I decided to try Abandon instead of Hard Bargain because I think that if I abandon his punch first and he has to pay 4 orange runes for it, then I'm in a very good spot. Let's see what do we draw here. Eclipse and 2 Vex. Vex is fine. Going, I mean, maybe keeping 2 Vex is good, right? Because I can get rid of Ride the Wind and Eclipse for the 2-drop, play the unit, and then play Vex, and then Vex again plus something else. But I decide to get rid of the Vex and do not find the unit, which is kind of unlucky. Oof, that's rough. Stack deck, and now we see all of these. I think I'll be keeping the merchant because I want to start filtering this hand. I need to find some of my better cards here. I need to find Hui, I need to find Moonfall, I need to find the bounces. He plays Scuttle. And here I really misplay. I should be just developing Vex and that's it. I tried to be too cute. I tried to, like, because now he has tempo advantage, right? He will be conquering first and he will be gaining points before I do. So if that happens at some point, I have to break his hold. And I decide to play in a very weird way where, I don't know, the only thing, if I play Vex, the only thing that punishes me is playing Charm into Punch first or Charm into a Pump and we trade. But he has to spend so many runes doing that. Like if he punches first and like if he charms, that's 1 green. Then punch first, that's 2 orange. And then 1 for the deflect, that's 4 runes to get rid of my unit. Like I don't know why I'm playing so afraid here of that combination. Even if he has it, like I'm fine. That trade is fine. Going to 6 runes and I have a stack deck and I have a merchant and I have a Diana. Like I have options. And instead of that, I do something ultra weird. I play merchant and then decide to ride the wind into the battlefield just to use Targon Speak and untap 2 runes at the end of my turn. And like look at his his face. He's like, what the hell are you doing, man? And now I have the 2 runes open for flash if he does play something like Rengar or Poro plus first mate, because the gust doesn't really matter. I have Diana for that, like and I should be gusting this. Like if the plan is to gain the tempo advantage, I should be gusting the Scuttle Crab, even though he'll be drawing 1 more card. But I don't know, I think that play is not right. After reviewing it, I think just playing Vex and pass. The simpler play is sometimes the bad play. Here I should be gusting with Diana. Yeah.
Lo que iba a hacer gas.
Goes there. Replace. Plays first mate.
El puto panzas, güey.
And still conquers. If I had a Moonfall...
Sí, güey. Dase uno.
Nah. Because I would have to flash, right?
Voy a dos.
I hold. Is that a hold to... Yeah, it's a hold to 2. There's the Moonfall. So the possibility to flash back, discard draw, then move in, discard draw, Moonfall, get rid of his whole board is there. I can also just kill one and develop student. The thing is, like, deramping here is kind of rough just to kill these 2 units, because he's gonna, like, he has way better units than these 2, so I don't even know if Moonfall is that great. Like, obviously it's great, but not flashing plus Moonfall, or at least not in this position. So what we end up playing Vex, and at this point I think playing Vex in the battle in the base and bringing down Merchant to discard draw is a little bit better than playing her in the battlefield. If he really wants that battlefield, he can, and really wants to commit cards to it, he probably has enough cards to do it. Like, there's a lot of combinations that allow him to push Vex back, pump. I don't know. Like, there's ways, and he's playing Trinity here, equipping with Battlefield by tapping his Legend and not deramping. So there's the charm.
¿Quieres hacer eso, güey? Uf, qué duro, güey. Voy a... Y serían 2 adonas.
On the Merchant.
Voy a ir para acá.
Moves
robo.
there. I should be discarding and drawing.
Descarto robo.
There's Hui. That's okay. That can get me several cards later on. Here, I cannot even play Moonfall. Sorry, not Moonfall, but yeah, I cannot play Moonfall. I don't have enough runes. I can play Flash.
Las voy a flashear.
I want to flash both my units.
Target a los dos. Echa para atrás, descarto robo.
And I should... Oh, this is very rough. Discarding here the Hui is very bad. The reason why I discard the Hui is because I think I can Moonfall and clear his board next turn. Like, I really need to get rid of the first mate with the Trinity, otherwise he'll be scoring 2 points from holding that battlefield. And Hui, with the amount of runes that I have, is way too slow. I think I played this one really poorly. Yeah, especially that first turn, like, it's compounding to till the very end. Like, one misplay at the beginning puts you so far behind that it's very, very hard to come back. It's what I found, it's sometimes a little bit better to play a little bit safer in the early game and not try to gamble too much. And once you have enough resources, then you can, like, do this flashy plays. But I think it was a huge mistake to do the ride the wind to the Merchant at the beginning, and I'm suffering now just because of it. Let's see here. Like, I have no way to kill that first mate. Like, if he has 4 runes open. Like, there's no way he doesn't have anything to play here, right?
Moradita para traer al panzas.
And I bring the first mate. I want to Moonfall the first mate. That's why I push with both of my units, because that would be 3 to my 6. He would be killing just the Merchant, but he has the not so fast. And now I'm committed to this battlefield.
No tan rápido. Está bien, no tan rápido.
He gets to kill the merchant. And I'm considering my options, but my options are not too great here.
Supongo te llevas al Alex.
Wait, how does he kill that? Is it buffed? Oh, right. I missed. He played. Discipline played there. Discipline on the crab, and that's a 4. Draws a card and kills my Vex. That's a pretty good trade. For him, obviously. Not for me. So the crab reveals my hand, and he can see that I have Ride the Wind plus Student. And we play our Diana. But unfortunately, he will be scoring way too fast with that Trinity. That's very unfortunate. Yeah, we'll develop another unit here. We cannot afford to play again a round like the Rengar and the other first mate. He does have the Rengar though. But even if he didn't, like, riding the wind the merchant back to base, I mean, at least we'd had another card and 2 might in base, but we're never going over that Rengar like that. He's re-equipping the Trinity to the Rengar using the battlefield and the legend. This is pretty much over. Like, I don't see a way of coming back here. Like, I would have to top deck several things in a row to be able to do it. That's the first one. Like, Watcher here is really good. And I play Watcher. And then I think, okay, if I go Watcher, he's at 6. So Rengar cannot hold or I lose the game. If I go with Watcher, I'm still thinking how many units I want to bring in. If he has Punch first, like, there's no way I beat 2 Punch first, so that's out of the question. If he has 1 Punch first, then I lose the game instantly. So I have 2 options. I can either go with 2 units to the right and hope that he doesn't have. Actually, it's 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 minus 3. It's a 7. Yeah, that we would trade right there. So if he has Punch first or any pump, and I just send the Watcher, I insta lose. If I send Watcher plus Diana, he can only respond with Punch first, but I still lose the game. So, and if he doesn't have Punch first, then I can kill the Rengar and go with the Ravenbloom to the other side. And then I'm conquering twice. He doesn't have any units, and I'm in a great spot. So those are my options. I decide I don't want to lose on the spot. I'd rather play this out. First mate doesn't seem like the end of the world, especially because I have my Diana and I can draw from it, or at least I can, like, see the top of the deck and send it to the bottom if it's not it, and then draw another card potentially. So I decide to go here to the right side with everything. And if he has Punch first, then I reveal a Hui, which is obviously not gonna work for what we want. That's a stack deck. That's a pretty good card, because if we find, oh sorry, what did I do? Oh no. Let's fast forward here. If we find Bellows Breath and another Fox, my second Fox, we're still in this game. But, like, man, I really hate to be playing like this. Like, one mistake in the beginning of the game has made me play from behind the whole time. Punch first, and we trade everything. But at least I'm not dead. I will pass the turn. He brings everything back because he's at 6. And I think he should have equipped here the Trinity. Otherwise, he loses to Bellows plus Watcher, and I draw the second Watcher there. If I Bellows plus Watcher, he can he loses all of his board. But obviously, he knows he saw me draw the. He knows I have Ride the Wind, right? From a couple turns before, he saw me draw the stack deck, and I don't have enough runes to play stack deck and the Watcher and Bellows. I only have 8, and unless I go onto a battlefield, like starting a showdown, then I have 9. But that means that I spend 1 more to accelerate the Fox. So, like here, I don't see another line other than playing the Fox, but I'm dead on board. So this is obviously not the play. I should have stack deck, see the top 3, because I'm never holding here, right? Like, I mean, maybe if no, I'm still, even if I find a tie turner and hide it. Wait, that's a mistake. Oh, okay. I see what I'm doing here. So I want to go there to runes. Once he comes in, I want to play stack deck, see the top 3, and maybe rebuke something. I guess that could work as well. Maybe, probably. I also have Ride the Wind up, so maybe against some like a worse opponent, if they don't remember I have Right Wind, or just like do bad, they commit in the wrong order to the battlefield, I can Ride the Wind and go to the other side, and he cannot conquer both, something like that. Like here, I'm just playing to hoping for a miracle, basically. But he has another Sunshine, so he will see my hand, get rid of the stack deck for sure, and he can now just play around the Ride the Wind perfectly. Goes here with 7. We trade. I don't have any other Watchers or accelerated units. Like, I would need to draw a unit and use the Ride the Wind if I want to win from here. So that's going to be hard. And he plays Ruined Runner on the back, attaches the battlefield, and draw for turn. It would have been too lucky, right, to draw another unit after those 2 Watchers. And then I just show him my hand, because I'm pretty much dead. This was a pretty fun match. Like, I really liked it. This is the first time I'm playing against Yi. It feels hard, man, when they have the Rengars. It feels very hard. But it's a fun match for sure. A couple of mistakes that I need to polish. Overall, I think game 1 I played well. That was the best game out of the 3 in terms of how I played. Then game 2, he drew better than me and played a little bit better, and then won. And then game 3, I think I misplayed really bad, and he played well. So he deserves to win. GG's, well played. And thank you all so much for following this journey with me. Doing these reviews is very fun, it's very helpful, and it seems like it's entertaining for all of you. So leave a like, leave a comment. Let me know like what lines of play you would have made, or you would have chosen like different than me, and we can discuss them. I always appreciate the feedback. So thank you for being here, and thank you for your comments and all the likes and all the love you're sending my way. Thank you so much. Let me know what other decks you would like to see, and I'll catch you in the next one. Bye bye.